Alright, so here we go again with more Space Pilgrim 2. Um, I did look up what we were supposed to do, after I was done recording the last video. Apparently, we gotta go, up here. But I got the powder, though. Wait, what? Wait, what? Ah, frick, did I not save? You gotta be kidding me, dude. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I got everything in again. Let's get to business. Did I need something else? Okay. I got some paper here. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, it's this way. Inmate Davis. Okay. Huh. Huh. Wait, I gotta do... Okay, so I gotta... Huh. Huh. Okay. So it wasn't Carmen. Who the heck was Nurse Lacey, though? I mean, Nurse Davis, though. I don't remember her. Huh. Where's her? Alright, so how do we get the ceremonial bell and the radio? Well, actually, there's a radio in here. Ah. Oh, Davis was in there. So yeah, Davis was the woman in there, I guess. No, dang it! Mm-hmm. Alright, so, where do we get a bell at? So who here has a bell at all, on them at all? Maybe that's what this squirrel is holding. Ah, okay. So looks like a bomb. One of those classic bowling ball old looking bombs from old cartoon stuff. Yeah. Of course, they don't look like that in real life. Hmm. Hmm. So, I don't know. Why don't you shake the ball and stuff? Maybe they know. Uh, okay, so how do we hmm. Okay then don't blow up on me, phone. That's not cool. Okay? Um I feel like a medical examination is probably more important than doing business with these two. So, hmm. Sounds like a book I need. Huh. Alright, so can I look in the drawer here? Nope. Hmm. What the funkadelic do we do? I don't know where we find the bell. I don't know, maybe I should talk with these people. I think I did that. Let's get them this stuff already, so... Really? Huh. Wow. Uh-huh. Nope, dang it. Yeah. Look more yellow to me. Okay. I don't know. I don't like reading, so... Yeah. I notice I repeat myself quite often, so, yeah. Dang it! Let's talk to her. Where have I heard, wonder where I've heard this before. I don't even know how many of y'all even get that. Huh. 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 What the freak? I already know who done it, so why don't I just tell her? Well, then again, she might try to kill old Nurse Davis. Yeah, I don't. For some reason, I don't even remember Nurse Davis, even though I played this game yesterday. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, wait a minute. I just saw something in the video. What? What the? Oh, I would have never thought of that. I literally would not have thought of that at all. I'm not, I'm not that smart, so when it comes to, puzzles and games and stuff. So yeah. One week later. Yes, it's time for a court hearing. I'm pretty sure nobody lives on Callisto or whatever it's called. Attention, everyone! I now call this courtroom to order. That's the sound of the. That's supposed to be the judge slamming the mallet on the desk or whatever. The court recognizes the special officers Cameron and Anapa, who will be leading the prosecution today. Thank you, sir. It's an honor. It is an honor as always. Speaking for the defense will be Zahir Sharma, and the defendants are Sabina White and Gail Pilgrim. Also in attendance as an observer in the warden of Jack Prison, Station 13. Both defendants are charged with resisting arrest, aiding a jailbreak, and knowingly associating with terrorists. Additionally, Gail Pilgrim has been in charge of assaulting an officer and murder in the first degree. You should have said first-degree murder. Sabina White is charged with aiding and abetting in these crimes. Would the defense like to enter a plea at this stage? My clients would both like to state their innocence. Very well. The prosecution may call the first witness.
The prosecution calls first engineer Otto Nielsen.
Otto Nielsen, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. Mr. Nielsen, when did you first encounter the defendant? A year ago, I was working in his station when we received a distress signal from a vessel named Quicksilver. We allowed them to dock with us and soon discovered that they had a dead body on board. They said the dead man's name was Yuri Yurzov, and that he tried to hijack the ship. There were several things that didn't add up, but my colleague Daniel Godfrey insisted that we should trust him. It was shortly after when Linda...
Eureka, I don't know how to say that.
Went missing. And you were detained and charged for her murder, correct? Yes, myself and two of my colleagues, but we have always maintained our innocence. Really, what happened that day, Mr. Nielsen? I have come to believe that Daniel Godfrey conspired with Gail and Sabina and a man they call the Colonel to commit her murder. This is a pack of lies!
You will refrain from interrupting the witnesses, Miss Pilgrim. Please continue the questioning. We would like to make it known to the court that Daniel Godfrey was found dead in his home last week.
What?
It seems he had developed a drug problem. Perhaps he was plagued by guilt over his prior actions.
The preliminary toxicology reports suggest an overdose of euphoria. You filthy jackals!
This is a final warning, Mr. Sharma. Control your defendants or they will be removed from the courtroom. As for the colonel, his real name is Michael Caine. He's currently believed to be in hiding with the terrorist group known as the Church of All.
Hardly a reliable witness.
I see. Do we have any further questions for this witness?
Not at this time.
Very well. This defense may begin the cross-examination. Now that all witnesses have been heard, is there any additional evidence the prosecution would like to present? Yes, there is. When we arrested the defendants on Planet Little, we were also able to impound the starship known as Quicksilver. A search of the vessel turned up some hidden black box recordings, which had been unavailable at the previous trial.
Huh?
Begin playback. Please, you cannot do it. Well, actually, please, you cannot do this. I am a man of, yeah.
Sorry, Yuri, this is the way it has to be. What the heck?
You can take my possessions, take them all. Just spare my life.
What? And you squealed to the jackals and at the next spaceport? Not likely.
Please, I'm not ready to die.
Well, you have exactly 2 seconds to get ready. 1, 2... That's fabricated. None of it really happened like that.
Restrain the defendant.
Well, you have to listen to me. Get away from me, you big oaf!
Verbally assaulting a guard. That's 8 weeks in solitary for you, inmate.
What Biden?
Get her on my sight. Okay. I don't really remember what happened in whatever episode Yuri was in, so
I can't believe it's only been 7 weeks. I feel like I've been here for a year at least. What else have Sabina and the others have been doing? Probably thinking of a way to get me out of here, I bet. I wish they'd hurry up. I think I might start losing my mind pretty soon. That's it. That is, if I haven't already.
Visitor for you, inmate.
A visitor, really?
Who is it?
Hello again, Captain. What the? Nielsen? Why are you dressed like a jackal? I found a new employment opportunity. It was a part of the deal we made with the Jack. Why does that not surprise me? They did say I matched a certain psychological profile. Now that you mention it. Why are you here? Shouldn't you be off terrorizing innocent people for your new bosses? I just wanted to thank you in person, Captain. You may have stolen a year of my life, but you've also given me something very valuable. A year ago, I was an engineer on a rundown mining station. Now I'm a new recruit with the Jack. It's all thanks to you, Captain. Well, gee, don't mention it. Come on, there's no need to be that way. I was actually thinking I could put in a word with the warden to get you out of solitary a week early. I don't want anything from you, Nielsen. As you wish. I'm sure you will be glad to know your father and professor have been released. Ashanti and Jojo did not fare quite as well at their trial, but they are terrorists, aren't they? Nothing more to say, Very well then. You'll be seeing me again, Captain. You can count on me. Darn it, Sabina, where are you? Knight, do you have the schedule I requested? Yes, ma'am. Every changing of the guard for the last 2 weeks. I've written it in code, but I doubt you'll have trouble understanding it. I doubt it as well, Ringler. What's the status of your investigation? Nothing to report. It's difficult to know which members of the staff we can trust. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'll be darned if a glorified con artist like Rosa Santiago is going to corner the black market in my prison. Why are you both still here? Get on with it! And you, Butcher? You shouldn't be preparing us a new... Shouldn't you be preparing us a new batch? It's coming. Haven't you heard the phrase, a watched batch never ferments?
I've never heard that before in my life.
No, I have not. Right, I think I must have coined it myself. So what you can... And to make it ready, that pruno is a valuable source of income for our operation. Yes, sir. What a sorry assortment of subordinates. I suppose I better check it with Nell and Layla.
I think I said no. What the...
Well, we were just talking about you. Oh? Yep. We seem to be running a much smoother operation these days, thanks to you. If you can count Anderson and Landis, we have much more than half of the women's waiting under our command. Of course, strength is numbers and exactly what I've been building towards these past weeks. To what end? I thought I was obvious. I intend to free my captain and then escape from this prison. That's not going to be easy. Nobody has ever escaped the chain. Besides, where would you escape to? Do you have a plan? Not yet, but I am waiting for the logical opportunity to present itself. Well, she's freaking audacious. I'll give her that. Just let us know if you need anything.
Okay. Giving us a new batch of whatever that stuff is. Okay. There's Zubar.
Gil and Shanti shared this bunker, or they did, before he killed herself in solitary.
Oh, am I right? You have an incoming call waiting. Do I really? Who's this?
Oh, hello. What's your name, inmate? Sabina White? Sorry, I have some physical schedule for today, but I don't see your name on the list. Maybe you should come back tomorrow.
So I have a call coming in. Yes. Is that Emmett?
105.9. What the? Is that you, droid?
$105.9. Is that a code? 105.9.
That's the code 105.9. Means something to you, either of you? I can't say that it does, no. Nope, why? I had a call from Emmett. The code was the only thing that came through before the transmission was shut down. The rebels must be trying to find a way to send us a message. The way to monitor the communication systems here, it ain't gonna be easy.
Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she seems dangerous.
Did you manage to crack my code? Of course, judging from the schedule, I would say that Officer Cedar is keeping an eye on solitary right now. He's the one with the mustache, right? Yes, he's the one with the mustache. Real nasty piece of work. Reminds me of my old staff sergeant, actually. How are we supposed to get rehabilitated with men like him around? I don't think rehabilitation is the purpose of this place. I think you might be right. Did you need anything else? Not right now. You and I need to talk, do we? Yes, it's become quite obvious that you have a problem with my authority. Alright then, let's talk. I don't understand why some scientist gets to come around in here and start running things. Do you even have a military experience? As a matter of fact, I do. But not even in the front lines, I bet. The smart ones like you, they never make you get your hands dirty. I can assure you my leadership qualities will not be called into question. That's blah, 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 blah.
I accidentally skipped that.
We'll see. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'll be a good girl and do as I'm told. But if you ever put my friends in unnecessary danger, then we'll have a problem. Very well, then.
Okay.
Hello, Anderson. Oh, hey, I have some news from downstairs for you. Oh? New guy showed up on the station. Some trainee engineer, I think. Apparently he went to see Gail. I see. Do you know what they spoke about? Just that the conversation didn't last long. Walked out of there with a smug grin on his face. Do you know this guy? Unfortunately, yes, I think so. Thank you, Anderson. Hello, Landis. How's the eye? Not going back, that's for sure. The jackals aren't going to spring or an artificial one anytime soon. Besides, if it's their propaganda for me to go around looking like some storybook pirate, they better probably give us all eye patches if they could.
I see. Maybe one of them knows.
Have you composed any new poems lately, Carmen? Working on one about EO or IO.
I don't know how you say that. EO or IO. EO sounds more likely, but then again, I don't know.
Good metaphor for the current state of civilization. Hello, Blitz. You're looking a little weak. Ugh. Did you say something? I think you should probably eat. Never fight the power!
Yeah, I think you should eat.
Is there something you need from me? I'm a busy woman. Not right now. You don't look very busy.
I'm trying to...
I'm always busy, thinking and planning. It's the mark of good businesswomen.
I was trying to do, like, the typical, like, old woman voice that you hear in shows and stuff, like... Or in games or something. Kind of like Impa from Breath of the Wild. And stuff. I guess.
I will leave it to you then.
Hmm.
Hello, Ashanti. Are you preparing yourself for a fight? Actually, I'm due to have my physical with the new doctor today. Been putting it off. I hate not being in my best shape. There's only so much you can do in here to keep yourself sharp. Well, you won't have to worry about that for long. I'm getting Gil out of here, and you're coming as well. If anyone else said that, I think they were crazy. But with you, Sabina, who knows? I will have your cooperation then? Of course you do. Just let me know what you need from me.
Okay. I don't know, does it have to do with these pool table? Well, there's this here. Oh, that's... Okay, well, that's not where you put in the code. Okay, I haven't been in here yet. What's this?
Someone left their nail file sitting here. Foolish of them. I had better take it to teach them an important lesson about taking care of personal possessions.
Okay.
Greetings, little rodent.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I have no need to enter the B block bathroom. Besides, people who enter there seem to end up losing their eye. Can't you see we're busy here? Our daily prayers heaving? Unless you have something important to say, I think you best come back here another time.
Okay. Ain't y'all just a bunch of rudies? I don't know what I just said. Okay, so... I don't want to hear your excuses, Nielsen. You were brought here as a reserve engineer. You aren't a full agent yet, if I need to remind you of that. And you certainly have neither the authority or the need to be visiting our prisoners in solitary.
Understood, sir. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. Now get back to work. Okay.
So Nielsen is here. That butthole! Darn that droid!
Okay then. What if that's like the password to the computer in here? Nope, it ain't. I don't know, Okay. So... what do we do here? No one is making food, apparently. Can't go outside, of course. Oh, a sec. Okay. Ain't no frickin' idea. Like, I've asked people Well, I probably don't even know the frickin' code. Oh, no. Zubar, do you know? Huh. So you just flip off the cameras. Pretty sure that's gonna get you even more trouble. So, okay, you know what? Okay, so I just looked up a video. Apparently, has to do with the radio, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
105.9. I wonder if it's the radio frequency.
Radio's coming. Break the chain. Radio's coming. Break the chain. Radio's coming.
It just keeps repeating itself. If I remember correctly, Rhea was the Greek goddess who saved Zeus from being devoured by Kronos. It seems someone is coming from the belly of the beast, and not a moment too soon. But that last part, break the chain, perhaps they're expecting us to help from the inside. I better speak with Ness and Leela again.
I should have thought of that, dude. I didn't think of the radio.
I seem to have intercepted a message from the rebellion. Rhea is coming, break the chain. Fascinating. Rhea is a Greek goddess, correct? Yes, she spared Zeus from being devoured by his father Kronos. And Kronos is also identified with with Kronos.
That was a Cronus? I don't know how you say that. I know how you say Kronos, at least.
God of time. Well, I guess we're all serving time in here. Yes, but the other part, break the chain. Perhaps they're asking us to shut down the chain's defense system. Unless they have a whole fleet attacking the chain, would be pointless. The jackals would be all over them in minutes, unless they just want to create distraction. As a security measure, the chain has only one shuttle in the bay at any given time, so at least a small number of us get steal the shuttle, but during the attack and break out of here. 4 of us, actually. That's how many the shuttle will carry. You and your friends would seem to be valuable to the rebellion, more than a cripple and a washed-up writer anyway. Easy now. But I agree. The rebellion contacted you for a reason. You and your friends should take the shuttle. So I need to shut down the offenses and send a signal to the rebels. Then I will free Gil and steal the shuttle. You make it sound so easy. I'm going to need weapons and someone knowledgeable to hack into the computer system. This is going to take some planning. What shall we discuss first? We need to be ready to fight if necessary. Who do you think could get us some weapons? Tarjay seems to have a talent for making those. Yeah, she's always finding something sharp to threaten people. Fine, I'll talk to Tarjay. Be careful if you haven't noticed. She ain't exactly a talkative type.
Okay.
How am I going to get past that droid in the corridor? Santiago and her girls usually handle the laundry. I think it's connected to her smuggling operation. Maybe she can get you added to the laundry duty list. Then the droid will leave you alone.
Okay.
I need someone who can get me into the computer systems. Someone who can disable the defenses, send a signal to the rebels, and lock Gail's cell. That's a tricky one. I can't think of anyone in the women's wing who has that level of expertise. Me neither. You're gonna have to look elsewhere. But wait, I've heard Lacey McLean bragging a couple of times about sending secret messages to her church. Maybe she knows something that can help you. Once you disable the defenses, you need to send out a signal and hope that the rebel ship is nearby. We'll have the girls start riding at the first sign of an attack. That's to keep the guards occupied.
Okay. Okay, so I guess let's talk to I guess let's talk to Lacey. Uh-huh.
Actually, I do. I require information. Oh, really? What kind of information? I understand that you've managed to hack into the station's computer systems and send messages to your church. I want to know how. Information like that is valuable thing indeed. I assume you have something to trade? Perhaps. What do you desire? Wait, you aren't really going to give the access code to this heathen, are you? Shut up. I want your opinion. If I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. Life is all about taking advantage of opportunities as they represent themselves. A particular opportunity has presented itself with the arrival of the new doctor today. I'm listening. Part of our religion is about trying to achieve altered states of consciousness. Not an easy feat, but there are certain things that can help you. I want you to note, on my medical record, that I suffer from severe pain, which can only be treated with doses of I
don't know how you say that.
So you want me to alter your medical files? Exactly. You're gonna need to find a way to distract the doctor first. If you do this for me, then I'll give you what you want. Good luck.
Okay. So, we gotta find a way to distract the doctor somehow. I guess let's... well, I don't know. So how do we distract the doctor? Oops! Oh, what the heck? I guess we could do it later. Or let's talk to Rosa, I guess.
Oh, of course you do. Sooner or later, they all come to old Rosa asking for favors. What is it you need, dear? I need for myself and a couple of my friends to be added to the laundry due list for today. A large favor indeed. You're a clever girl. I take it you don't want to be in my depths, yes? Yes. Preferably not. Good. In that case, I have something you can do for me first. I have an item go missing from my collection. One of the things I bring to sell to the girls. At first I suspected that Lacey McLean was responsible, but we already have words with her crew. I believe they did not do this. I'm sure that my own girls are loyal to me. Oh, and stealing is not Tarjay's style. That leaves only your game. I want you to find the punk that stole from me. Well, I'm sure neither Ness or Layla would be that stupid. The same goes for Ashanti. That leaves Knight, Ringler, or Butcher. Don't forget Anderson and Landis. They once worked for the Jackals, remember? What's a dog? Always a dog. I will speak to all 5 of them, and I'll let you know when I find the culprit. Good. And I'm glad you understand the importance of this. It can ruin your whole economy. Off you go, then.
Oh. Alright, well, should we talk to her, I guess? I don't know.
Listen, Tarjay, we haven't spoken before, but I want to make a deal with you, so hear me out. I need weapons. This seems to be your area of expertise. I'm listening. I will take as many as you can and get your hands on. Just tell me what you want in return. All right, I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. Take me with you. Pardon? If you want weapons, it's because you're planning to break out of here, right? Along with your red-haired friend. I have what you need. I'll give you on one condition, that you take me with you. I'm not sure that's gonna work. Is there anything else you want? Nothing but my freedom. Besides, you might need me. What's the point of weapons without someone who's prepared to use them? Think about it. Come and see me when you're ready to go.
Okay, then. Alright, I guess let's do these tasks first. Alright, so yeah. I honestly feel like they said I think they said she said butcher, right? So
I have a question for you. Do you know that Rosa Santiago had an item stolen from her? No, but I'm not surprised. The old dragon has been sitting on quite the pile of treasure for a long time. Did you have anything to do with the butcher? I wish.
okay, apparently it's not her then.
I have a question for you. What do you want to know?
Okay, well, you know what? Part of me feels like it might be Butcher, because she seems like the type who would do that. Wow. Okay then. Well, let's question Landis first, before we do so. Oops. Oh, dang it! Alright. Actually, well, hold on a second. Where's her cell again? Yeah, problem with that is, I don't really remember where that is, so... She said on their light fixture, so... Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So... I don't know. Butcher seems like the most suspicious one. So let's ask her first. Wow. Okay, so it's not Butcher then. I also feel like Landis seems a little suspicious in this. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, so it was her. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, Rosa doesn't try to kill her. Hmm. 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 Alright, well, we got that taken care of. I'm not too sure how we're supposed to distract the doctor. Well, I gotta stop here for now. I'm running out of time, so... Yeah, anyways, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.